Alright, so we got a rare Thursday off. Kyle and I getting ready to go to the auction today. First auction I've been to in 5 years. That's usually how I was making a living all these years. But then the Lyme disease and the pandemic, I couldn't go out in public. Luckily, I was smart all the years before. I bought stock and had buildings full and garages full. I'm getting a little bit low. Time to go out. So we're ready to go. So we got no hockey. So I go on Twitter. And Twitter is the gift that keeps on reading. It just never stops. Anytime you need material, you go on Twitter. So what do we have today? Today we have David Livingstone. David Livingstone is, I guess he's Steve Dangle's editor, works with Sportsnet, the whole deal. By the way, as an aside, David, Steve, round 2, Toronto. Let's do this. All right? Alright, so David has this statistic that he's put out there, and you guys know how I feel about some statistics. There are some that have value, and then there are some that are ass. This statistic is ass. The statistic that he's bringing up is that the Florida Panthers win fake hockey games because we have 4 more overtime wins than Colorado. And how in the playoffs, it's not 3-on-3, it's 5-on-5, and everything changes. That is exactly why the statistic is ass, and allow me to explain. The Panthers know that we have this huge advantage 3-on-3. We know all we got to do is get this game to overtime, and we're going to send Barkov, Huberdeau, Weegar, Duclair, Bennett, Reinhardt, Verhaeghe. We got a list of guys, okay? We got and that's Ekblad's hurt. I mean, we got a list of guys a mile long that can go out there 3-on-3, and we have a massive advantage over most teams. Because as their top players get tired, we just have more top players and more top players, all right? So we know this. So the last 5 minutes of a game, if the game is tied, we ain't fixing to kill ourselves. We're not going to do anything stupid. Go look and see how many games we've lost this year when when our opponent has scored a late goal. Go look. It ain't many, if any. I don't think it's happened. If it's happened once, I don't remember. Okay? And why is that? Tie game, for us, we feel like getting it to overtime is the 2 points because that's what's going to happen the majority of the time. We go out there, we play smart hockey, we try to take advantage of things that are coming our way. If we get an opportunity, we get a power play, yes. But for the most part, we play smart, shut down hockey, get to overtime on purpose because we know 3-on-3, we're going to whoop ass. Now, everything changes in the playoffs. Which means everything changes in the playoffs. This statistic has no bearing whatsoever on reality come the postseason. Because instead of shutting it down and laying cool and just not doing anything stupid, those last 5 minutes, we're going to be balls to the wall, bringing our energy and our waves and trying to score. Now, if you'd like to go look and see the statistics that involve what happens when the Panthers turn it on, when we go with our energy and we just are coming in waves and waves and waves, especially late in games, when we need to tie the game, that's the statistic that matters because that's how we will be playing in the last 5 minutes of a playoff game that is tied. I get it. You're an Avalanche fan, all right? You want somehow, some way to show some magical rainbow unicorn statistic that says Colorado is better than Florida. The only way that's getting decided, brother, is in the finals if we both get there. So I suggest you guys do your part, all right? How many years have you guys been good and it's been expected that you guys are going to get to the finals and then kaputs, all right? This is the only year, this is the first year in forever anybody's even talking about the Panthers getting to the finals. So how about you guys do your part, get there. We'll meet you there, and then we'll see who's better. And I guarantee you ain't going to have nothing to do with 3-on-3 overtime because they don't play 3-on-3 overtime. And I know that that's your point, but that's why the statistic is ass. Because everything changes. The rules changes, the way the teams play changes. It don't mean nothing, brother. It don't mean nothing. I'll see you guys in June, all right?